Hey everyone, it's the Aspire Wrestling Champion Paul Malen here. Now normally November would mark a very special time for Aspire, headlined by its premier event of the year, Destined For Glory. Now obviously due to the global pandemic, Aspire can't bring you Destined For Glory, but that doesn't mean we can't bring you a little taste of Aspire as myself and the former Aspire Wrestling Champion, The Scourge Ronon, commentate on a match that we had 1 year ago. That's the Extreme Rules match from Destined for Glory 3 for the Aspire Wrestling Championship. A match that was named The End, would be the final match that myself and Ronan would have for that championship. The culmination of a year-long war for the title. Now I remember this match for being heavy, hard-hitting, and brutal. And I know for a fact that neither of us have felt the same since. My honest opinion, this is one of my favourite matches that I've had. And I'm glad I get to share this with you. So I hope you enjoy this. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe. And remember, we are Aspire. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our video. I am the Aspire Wrestling Champion, Paul Malen.
And I am the former Aspire Wrestling Champion, Ronan.
And as we just said, we're here today to talk about this match, which, in my honest opinion, has been one of the toughest matches of my career. And it is exactly a year to the day that the two of us fought in this Extreme Rules match for the Aspire Wrestling Championship.
Now, to me personally, I still can't wrap my head around the fact that it's been a full year. But no, I have to agree. Like, this match was, it's my best match, hands down. I just, words can't describe like the whole emotion that I felt on that day.
Same here. And I mean, just looking at these videos now, I mean, to everybody that's watching this, or everybody that was sat in the audience and watching these videos on the day, the little secret is that these videos took hours and hours and hours to record. And Ronan here took hours and hours and hours out of his time to edit them and make them look how you're seeing them now, which in my honest opinion is absolutely fantastic. Just a genius at this side of things, and very lucky to have somebody on board like him, because as you can see right now, he's making me look okay.
Well, I appreciate that, man. But no, it was fun to do all this. This is what I mean, the stress level as well going into this. Like, I wanted everything to be perfect, as best as it could be for the day.
Definitely. I remember this day very well. Every show is stressful, but this one, even more so. I could feel it on the day, and it was everybody's running around and everybody's stressing, but the two of us, the stress is on us even more, because not only have we got to kind of not carry the whole show, but we really want to make sure everything's running and everything's working. But then we also have the pressure of being in this main event, because as you can see now, the video's rolling and you are seeing 2 years of story going into this one match to end it all. And we put the pressure on ourselves, but with this kind of thing, it's either sink or swim. And as you can see right now, Ronan Malen 3, Extreme Rules, Destined for Glory 3, the premier event of the year. And you're about to see it. I remember standing backstage, and the first video played, which was the video for my entrance.
Yeah, it'd be yours first, yeah.
And the reaction from the audience was just silence and clapping. Big moment there. And then I came out, and then as I'm standing there in the ring, which you haven't seen yet, but I'm standing there in the ring and I'm watching your video, and the crowd were just enthralled by it, and they were just hooked right from the start to end.
You could feel it. They were taking it all in, what was going on. I remember just standing there, just getting chills.
I do remember walking out of the curtain there and wondering why the lights were out.
Yeah.
I did actually struggle.
It was dark.
Yeah. I was wondering, like, if I was going to fall down the stairs in my entrance, and then that would have been the end of Destined for Glory 3 because I probably would have broken both of my legs.
I think I thought the same thing. I walked out, and it just flashes of light, and I couldn't see anything.
Yeah. I mean, obviously we've had 3 matches, and the first match was around 35 minutes, maybe.
Yeah, I think it was something like that.
And obviously with the finish, we had the swerve of the finish, so I won the title. But due to you knocking the referee down, that was a disqualification. So you kind of retained the title on a technicality.
Yeah.
And the audience, from the reaction from the audience when my hand was raised to then the reaction from them when the title was given back to you, that was something special. And that was, I think,
was
when
amazing.
we both realized we had a lot more we could do with this.
Yeah, definitely. I remember that just lying there on the 3 count was hit and the crowd going absolutely crazy. It was unreal.
Obviously, we had the second match as well. So, Destined for Glory 2, that was our first, and that was in November. And then we had the rematch for the title, which was 2 out of 3 falls in February. And that was the one when Sweet Steve helped you retain the title.
Yes.
And nobody will know this, but that second match, neither of us were happy with that match because we were both really sick. And I think I had laryngitis. And I can't remember what was wrong with you, but you weren't too well either.
I remember feeling very rough on the day, and looking over and just and knowing as well, like seeing you weren't too great either. No.
And we still went. What did we go? We went 54
yeah, I was about to say,
minutes.
Close to an hour. I know it was that.
Very close to, and it really bothered me that we didn't go an hour because I wanted to go an hour. It really, really bothered me. So again, the pressure was on the two of us here because I don't know about you, but I had something to kind of prove, not to the people in the audience, but prove to myself more than that.
Oh no, for sure, definitely.
I remember looking up at the nice entrance video as well with the new school logo. I really like that.
The only thing I'd like to change about that is to get it full screen maybe, but that's an issue for another day.
Yeah, that's an issue for another day.
So with this video as well, like I tried to show like how time was passing to represent how long I'd held the championship and so on, and how it's like burning down your dreams of actually becoming champion.
But this is when your music plays and you'll see some of the audience bopping their heads, like really digging the tune. There we go. Look.
Yeah, I remember when as soon as it hit, it was so loud. I was starting to do it as well.
Oh, it was great. It was great. It's okay for you. Everybody can see you because you're dressed in white.
Well, I couldn't see. I think I looked down now trying to find out where I am.
It's a good job nobody in the crowd has epilepsy.
This is all fresh new gear as well. And I think it's after the match I realised it's a bad idea. All white.
I was just about to come to that. I apologise for that. For bleeding all over your lovely white gear.
Yeah. I'll send you the check.
Good luck finding me, mate.
Got some lights.
There we go. We have lights. We have lights, and you can see everything now. There's a little secret as well. We actually wanted gold streamers, but apparently the material that the gold streamers were made of, we couldn't get a hold of because there was an issue with health and safety over the liquid that was used on it as well. So it's really weird. Like
that is weird.
We just wanted gold streamers, but we couldn't get them delivered. So we just had to make do with the other ones. And I was stood there taking my jacket off, and I'm thinking, okay, who's going to clean this stuff up now? You can see here as well, we're not doing the obvious good guy in white and bad guy in black. We've reversed it. So the good guy in black and the bad guy in white, which was a nice little change, I think, that we made to this.
Definitely.
Story.
I think that's what we managed to do pretty well throughout, was these little subtle details.
I don't really think anybody was expecting this match, the stuff that we did anyway, because I know, speaking to quite a few people, some of the spots that we did in this and a lot of the action, they really weren't expecting. Like, they really weren't expecting a lot of the brutality, the levels of brutality that we took it up to, which was a nice surprise. You can tell I'm a little bit nervous as well because look at me, I'm moving.
I
just
would.
standing on the spot, but I'm kind of wobbling from
I definitely
backwards
wouldn't
and
say.
forwards.
I wouldn't notice that.
Oh, cheap shot there, cheap shot there. Bring your lovely white jacket at me and kicking me while I'm down. Good job, we're friends now.
That's true. I can only apologise.
Oh, my one famous move, the clothesline. Bang!
I remember hitting the floor and that took the wind out of me. I just hit that hard.
Yeah. The wrestling rings aren't trampolines like a lot of people think they are.
Definitely
They
not.
actually
No way.
hurt. And we're out of the ring already.
So you're just on the
Whoa,
move,
another one.
constantly moving.
And now you're having a rest. Your cardio never was good, was it?
No,
Oh,
you should see it now. Oh,
oh.
cheeky.
Everybody loves my chops.
I despise them. And again, the chop.
And again, I'm sorry. You had it coming.
You won't let up.
No, I know. I think I'm just I'm aiming for your heart.
Nice.
Forearm strike.
There you go.
Misses the elbow on the clothesline and into a fancy drop kick
Low
to the
drop
knee.
kick. Knee
There we
to
go.
side. Nice.
All right, in the side of the head.
That.
That explains the concussions. Uh-oh. Oh, a snap German suplex. Wow. I forgot I did that.
Gotta keep that. Oh,
Oh, one in the side of the head for good luck.
that
Take
explains
that,
the missing tooth.
This is one of those kind of matches that I don't like to watch too often because nothing beats being in there when it's live.
No.
And sometimes when you watch the recording back, because it's not as loud. Obviously, it's going to be different because you're not there, but you're watching it back on screen. Of course, it's not going to be as loud
No.
as it was when you're actually in there living it.
It's not
But
going to capture the
sometimes
same atmosphere.
of course not. You don't want the disappointment, and it's why I couldn't watch the first one we had from Destined for Glory 1. I've only ever watched the second match that we had once.
Yep.
I've not watched that again since, and this is one that I never like to watch that often, just because you don't want it to
Kind of tarnish the
not
memory in a way.
tarnish the memory. Exactly, that's it.
A steel chair.
A steel chair. Uh-oh, here we go. You ready for this?
They know.
Oh.
Saw it coming.
Now, I remember this. If it's what I think it is.
I know what you mean, because I think I stand there shocked myself.
You did.
Yeah.
So you throw me into the chair and I jump over and I actually think, wow.
I do. I have a little pause where we just look. I was like, yeah, what the heck?
This was before I started yoga as well, so I'm not very agile here. I'm not feeling too well. There we go. And I'm going to kick your face off as well. Boom.
There we go.
Oh, the first chair shot and that. Yeah, I remember that now. I feel it stinging now, actually.
That echoed around the whole room. I remember that.
Yeah, that was like a gunshot. And the thing is, you can't fake or you can't pull back from hitting somebody with one of those heavy ass steel chairs, which were from Wilco's, I believe.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're not made for wrestling.
Definitely not.
Oh, there we go.
Go for the pin.
If I remember rightly as well, this is where I think I bled twice in this match.
Yeah, I think you sliced your arm on this one.
Yeah, the first one was the elbow, and actually after this match, I had chips in my elbow for about 3 months. Okay. And every time I'd sit down, or I tend to, when I sit at the table, I tend to put my elbows on the table. I can actually hear, nice. DDT there. When I'd sit at the table with my elbows on the table, which is bad manners anyway, you shouldn't. But when I was sitting there with that, I could actually hear and feel the bone chips like cracking and rattling around in the elbow. And it took a while to get over that.
Yeah.
But as you can see, I'm looking for the blood.
I'm covered in it. My arm is on me. Yeah. I thought it was me because it's on my arm. And I'm thinking, where am I cut? And then I realised it's on you.
Yeah, because I could see the blood on your gear, and I'm thinking, where am I bleeding? Where am I bleeding? And I thought it was my face, and I was like, oh no, it's only my elbow. It's okay.
I'm not sure if this is the one, but there's a couple of times where I couldn't find what I want. I started getting a bit angry. Start muttering some not nice things.
It can't be as worse as the tag team match that we had where, if you remember rightly, against United in Violence, when those guys were underneath the ring and they were
Oh
pulling out
yes, yeah.
Matchbox cars and Christmas baubles and candy canes when they were looking for hardcore weapons. That was funny.
I thought it'd be fair game. Only fair if
There
you
you
have
go.
one.
Do you want to play Jedis? I felt so cool.
So did I, to be fair.
Wow. Yeah.
That
Sorry about that.
yeah, that wasn't
I could
nice.
tell that really hurt. I could tell that really hurt. It's like it took your soul away.
It did.
Ow. Sorry. I keep sorry. I'm gonna keep saying sorry in this match, I know I am.
Yeah, I was calling you all sorts of names inside my head right now.
The good old table. You know, setting these tables up isn't as easy as it actually looks. I think I should have a round of applause for getting this table up.
That's record time, that is.
I know, yeah. Hey, here we go. Look at that. With
Nice.
ease. Like a true pro. Here we go. You're going down. You're going through it. You're going through it.
No, I'm not.
Oh, no, you're not. Oh, no. Oh, dear. I'm not going through it. You're going through it. Bulldog through the table.
No.
And no, you really don't want to go here. And this is where.
This is your turn.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Powerbomb variation through there. And yep, that hurt. I had a splinter in my back from that, so there was more blood.
I remember looking up, and on the side panel on one of the tables, I saw just a splatter of blood there, and I thought, oh my god, the wood's gone through him.
Do you know what's really strange? A fan took home a panel of the table.
Really?
A panel of the table with the blood on, a fan took it.
That's
which
mad.
is weird. Yeah, which is weird. I sat up and I thought, oh god, there you go. You could see on the table there. I thought, yeah, that really hurt. That really, really hurt.
Yeah, I think you made a noise I've never heard you make before, and I thought, yep, he's hurt.
Yeah, like a wailing animal caught in a trap. I'm up. I'm reaching. I don't know why I'm reaching. I think I'm asking for help up, but you're just kicking me back down. I wonder what you're going to do with this. And of course, you're wrapping it around my neck.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
I remember feeling that one on the nose.
Going for those teeth again. Oh, here we go. The crossface.
Crossface. Yeah, this is
with
horrible.
the chain. Yeah, I remember the noise you was making when I was doing this.
That's right in the mouth.
Oh god, here we go. Yeah. It's crazy. Crazy the things we did to each other for 2 years.
Oh, in the eye.
And the eye again.
Anything I could do in that spot.
There you go. I'm trying to get you now. I'm swinging. Now where I am, I'm just swinging. All right, my knee.
A bit of payback.
Bit of payback.
Shut you down
Ah,
there.
there we go. I love this. Oh no. There we go.
Yeah, get up. To the face.
Oh, there we go. Nasty. Going for the cover. Close. Very close.
I think at this point here, I pull a splint out of my eye.
Yep, saw it. You just threw it away.
Yeah.
You could really feel. Oh, and a hip toss. Look at the chair. The chair is destroyed now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that didn't look nice.
No, that was the coccyx there.
But you could really feel the level of anticipation rising with every little thing that we did. Like any good match should have that.
Definitely.
It was trying to stay original as well, and trying to, with the match itself, trying to do things that hadn't been done yet. And I actually forgot this was match of the year as voted by the fans and stuff. So
yeah, it was.
It must have done the trick. Oh, there we go. And
you go down.
At that point there, I go down, my knee dislocated. When I rolled out of the ring, something so silly, I came down on one of my legs slightly ajar and my knee dislocated. So you see me getting up here. I can hear my knee popping in and out, and I'm like, oh no, like something else now.
I had
Now
no idea
rolling.
because I remember
Yeah.
when I was down on the floor, I felt someone fall on me. I was like, who just
Yeah.
fell on me? It was you, and obviously I had
That
no
was
idea what was
me.
going on.
That was me collapsing because my knee popped out, and I'm
Yeah,
sat here. Look, you can see me now. I'm thinking now. I'm sat there and I'm thinking, oh no, like, is it going to go back in? Am I going to be? See, you can see me trying to adjust it now, trying to get it back in. It's me trying to stay on my knees and not stand up yet because I
yeah,
can't.
that'll
You
keep you
know,
down
and
there. That won't.
the dreaded. Thank you for that. The dreaded low blow, and me curled up in the fetal position.
I think this is why I'll do some building. Taking too much time here. There we go. Keep
Oh
you
god,
down.
there you go. Keep me down.
Making sure.
At this point, I had the elbow issue, the back issue, and then the knee issue. So pretty much my entire body was hurting.
I remember these
This
ropes.
was,
These are
yeah.
flimsy at this point. Like
But
I've
I remember this reaction as well. If you look at the audience from this point, boom, and just the reaction from them was just great. And that looked like it hurt.
yeah, it did. I remember lying there, like say, hearing the crowd, but also thinking, "Good God, oh,
Oh no!
the pounce."
Yeah, the pounce. God, I hope that hurt him as much as it hurt me. Poor F. Oh, and you're going to tan with me on the chair. Oh no!
I think one of them clocked you in the back of the head as well.
Yeah, it did. I remember that as well. Where are you going?
This is the bit where I go for some duct tape, and I couldn't find any. And this is another moment where I'm saying all sorts of things backstage trying to find it.
Oh, there he is, referee Ryan, telling you you've got to stop. You've got to stop this.
Telling me you've had enough. I was saying I don't think he
Look at the
has.
authority. Look at the authority on the face there. He's giving you what
Yeah,
for? He's telling you you've just knocked him out.
that's what I thought to it. It's like look behind you and you realise what's going to happen.
Oh dear. Yeah.
That's another one that rang around the hall.
Yeah, look at the reactions on people's faces. Oh, there's some people having to leave now. They can't take watching it. Oh, and I'm free. So you know what that means?
Hulk.
Crowd chanting
Look at
yes.
them. They're sick. They're all sick. Oh.
Why didn't you just roll out of the ring?
You know what? Looking back now, I don't know why I didn't.
You want to be a man and take it, that's why.
Actually, no. Here. Like, no, thank you. No, thanks. Please don't. Oh,
And you're calling out who's this? Oh no.
there we go.
Third referee. Reinstated, Sweet Steve. Great for the knees. Whoa.
And again, look at the panic.
Only just. The look of panic on your face and his face.
Got the knocks.
Yeah, this wasn't pretty fair, to be fair. And again, with this, you can see the anticipation just building with everybody, and just the reaction and your reaction, Steve's reaction, everybody's just really contributing to this whole story unfolding right there in the ring. Bless him, Steve can't even pick me up. Oh, great idea.
I'll do it instead.
It's like giving a machine gun to a chimp.
Yeah, it is. Especially what happens. There we go.
Oh! His reaction. Here we go. Oh, the general manager of Aspire, Miss Scarlett Page. She's sending the senior official, Mr. Neil Ayrton, down to the ring. Here he is. This is one of my favourite parts of this match. Look at Neil having the time of his life in there. He's waiting for this. Oh, no, don't push him. He's like, you know what? Take this.
Done
And he kicks him out of the ring as well, which is even better.
Oh,
There we go. Flatliner for the win. Everybody's counting 1, 2. Oh, no.
I thought it was it.
They thought it was it. I thought it was it. At this point, I'm sat there and I'm thinking, what have I got to do to end this? With our matches, it always seemed that just as I thought I had the answer, you always change the question on me.
Definitely, yeah.
Going for those 10 punches of doom there. And it's working. Oh no. And trip into the exposed buckle.
Finish.
To the finish. Down. Awesome DDT there. 2. No way.
And now I'm thinking, why are you not staying down? What do I have to do? So at this point, I thought it was a good idea to start taking apart the ring.
Well, get it done nice and early.
Turns out it wasn't a good idea because it's hard work doing it by yourself. This is it. This is where I thought I was going to finish here.
Give me another one of these dreaded finishing maneuvers. It's on hardwood. God, this would have been nasty. Uh-oh. Oh, face first.
Yeah, and it was face first because I remember feeling that the next day and having a big mark on my forehead.
The lady in the front row with her face in her hands at this point here.
Yeah, it made such a noise.
1, 2, 3. And 3.
Look at that.
The king has been dethroned, and look at the audience. The reaction, the faces, the streamers. Wow, here we go.
Amazing.
See, a lot of people always judge their match. I don't really tend to watch many of my own matches or really kind of think too much on the matches that I have. But one thing I've always done, if I'm judging one of my matches, whether it's a good match or a bad match, it's never on the moves or the content, so to speak. It's always on the reaction at the end. And I really couldn't have asked for a better reaction than this at the end.
Definitely not. Look at them dancing, jumping up, chanting your name. Amazing.
So at this point, how did it feel after 666 days losing that Aspire Wrestling Championship? What was going through your head laying down? Laying down there at this point.
I was quite emotional, to be fair, because it's kind of like it kind of hit home at that point that that was it. It was over.
Yeah.
And it kind of a bit of relief as well, because the whole stress that I put on myself throughout the day, and the whole rivalry as well, to try and make it as good as it can be. It's done. The story's come to a close.
Look at this now. Everybody's surrounding the ring, just banging on the ring, and they're not leaving.
No. This is another thing I was thinking as well. It's just amazing seeing everyone circling around the ring, like just looking at you, cheering you, and everything.
Look at the carnage in the ring. Hardly a ring left.
No.
After a year and more, warring, feuding, destroying each other's bodies, pulling out all the stops for one of us to be winner. Honestly, it couldn't have felt better doing this. Right here, it just felt right to shake your hand and just bury the hatchet and put it all behind.
Definitely, I felt the same way as well. I'm quite glad as well that the camera's a bit blurry here, because you can't actually see how emotional I am right now.
Yeah, you were welling up, bless you. And that was it. Like two ships in the night.
There we go.
And there we go.
And there we have it. That was Malen vs Ronon 3 at Destined For Glory 3 for the Aspire Wrestling Championship. I hope you enjoyed a little insight into what was going through our minds at the time and what we think of the overall match. I'd like to thank Paul. I'm not sure why, because he kicked my ass most of that match, but I'd like to thank you as well for making it even better than I could possibly imagine. I hope you're all keeping well, and I hope to see you soon.